Alright, here we are in round 2 of the YouTube Challenges League against the owner of the league, Sen, who coaches the Calexico Blazikens. I'll put up a link to the round 1 battle, which had a lot of issues. I wasn't really satisfied with how it went down, but I'll talk a bit about that at the end of the match. So if you want to watch that match in the showdown replay, watch that first, and then you'll hear me discuss that at the end of this. Alright, so he did bring the team that we expected. I'm going to lead with... Oh, shit, I brought the wrong Mew. It's supposed to be Expert Belt. We've got Lumberry instead. It does have the right moves though. Damn it. Mew's a bit tricky because of events and stuff, but that was my mess up. Still happy to bring it though. It just means that certain calcs won't work out the way I wanted them to. We'll still lead it. Does give us an immunity first up to Thunder Wave. Also protects us from Scald on Pulpitoad. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, so it was meant to be Expert Belt on Mew. I did rush that a little bit and playing straight after work. Hopefully it doesn't cost us too much. Alright, what does he lead? Lavas, Klefki, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to go for Earthquake just for some early damage on Klefki. Interesting to see if he does go Thunder Wave here, or if he goes Spikes. He could go Spikes. Does go Thunder Wave, so that should bounce back, and then I'll get healed by Lumberry. Hopefully I do still hit the Earthquake. Oh, sorry, of course. Alright, so that's some decent damage. I'm expecting him to switch out here, so I'm going to go for Play Rough. If he sets a screen, I'm just going to go for Psychic Fangs. Can't move. Alright. Alright, and then I'm actually just going to go into Hippowdon here. If he goes for Thunder Wave again, that's fine. Obviously if he stays in, it gives me a pretty cheap Stealth Rocks. Hopefully he goes for Thunder Wave or gets Parahaxed. Goes Reflect, that's fine. Alright, so we just go Stealth Rocks. I can't see him staying in here. Yeah. He goes into Moltres. I don't really want to go... I don't think I want to go for Rock Slide here, just in case he's a weakness policy set. Yeah, we're just going to go Sableye. Going to Miltank. Alright, so it is especially defensive Miltank. Uses agility, interesting. Could be like... Gotta be pretty careful here. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave. No. It does hit. It's going to be hitting me pretty hard. I'm just going to go for Seismic Toss on this turn. Alright, so that +2 Fire Wrath's obviously doing quite a lot. It's tempting to just go into Whimsicott here, but I don't know if I want to do that. Just because Whimsicott does so much to his team. We will just go for Seismic Toss again. Alright, he goes for Fiery Wrath, so that should do quite a lot. And he's going to get the Berserk boost here. Alright, we're just going to go for Seismic Toss again. I mean, if we die on this turn, we just bring in Whimsicott. There's not much else I really want to do in this situation. Yeah, so we do lose Miltank, which is unfortunate, but you know, Moltres is a huge threat to us. Alright, we're just going Moonblast here. So I'm pretty happy with how we're dealing with the screens here. Obviously he's got Reflect up at the moment, which I think has 2, maybe 1 turn after this left. I think he just stays in here, like, I can't, oh, he withdraws. Okay, so that's interesting to take out Moltres there. Gets in Klefki. Alright, we get the kill. Depending on his set, he might pick up there that we're specs, possibly. If he's specially defensive, then the specs mattered. If he was physically defensive, then probably not. Because Latias, why is he going Latias? I'm just going Moonblast again. He's going to hit me first, maybe with Mystical Fire. No, I'll go first, okay. I don't know why he did that. That's handy, I'm happy to get rid of Latias there. Fine by me. I don't know why, I'm not really sure why he would have done that. Maybe he thought, oh, it was a slow set? Zero aura. Alright, stuff it. We're just going Moonblast again. We're not going to kill him with Moonblast, but let's go close combat. Okay. We might kill him actually, because he's going to get a special defense drop. A jetpack is an interesting play. He's running out of switch-ins there, because I think Klefki would have been his ideal switch-in to, you know, this kind of Whimsicott. Okay, so he sacks Moltres. Maybe brings in Palpitoad, maybe? Possibly? Yep. See, I think he'll be a bold, fully defensive set here. Obviously holding Eviolite. So Moonblast is still should be a 2-hit KO. We will see if he does have Sludge Wave. Yeah, he does have Sludge Wave. I don't think it's going to be... Okay. Alright, and then I just go... And I'm kind of fine with that because he's going to have issues... He's still going to have issues dealing with my team at the end. We're just going to go Energy Ball here. Best thing he can switch into is Zapdos here, but I don't think he's going to think to do that. My endgame's pretty well set up. I don't think Sen can really come back from this. So he's just got Zero Aura and Zapdos left. Yeah, here goes Zapdos. Brave Bird can potentially KO me here. My Psychic Fangs can potentially KO him, but my safest option is to just go Hippowdon. U-turns out, that's fine. He'll take some Rocky Helmet damage, and he's switching in Zero Aura to Hippowdon, which obviously he doesn't really want. Takes rock damage, takes sand damage. probably just U-turns here. I'm just going to get in Sableye. I'm just going to trick an Iron Ball along. That'll just be super annoying more than anything. Just makes Drakovish's job really easy at the end as well. Alright, we just go for Ice Punch, just to do a little bit of damage. Dual Wing Beat. Oh, it's unfortunate, but... Alright, so this is the last turn of Sandstorm. Yeah, I'll just go Ice Punch again, just safe. Alright, and then I can just get in the Powden. I'm assuming he goes for probably, well, I don't know what he goes for here, maybe Knockoff. Alright, he'll still take damage there, it does knock off the Rocky Helmet. Alright, we just go EQ, and I think that should be the last move of the match. Just as we're ending, just want to give a shout out to, so this will end the match. Just want to give a shout out to Zen. Obviously he put so much effort into running this league, and obviously I'm happy to help him, but you know, he does all the heavy lifting. He made my layout, he made my logo, basically gives me any advice when I need it, so you know, really appreciate everything he does. This was our first time battling each other, and I'm obviously very happy taking this win with both of us losing in round one. I'll quickly go through my team that I did bring. Obviously, it was meant to be Expert Belt, not Lumberry on Mew, but it actually, I think, worked out very much in my favour. Alright, so this was my team. So Dracovish with the Life Orb, Sheer Force. What the hell is that? Oh, sorry, that was just a glitch. Alright, Dracovish with Sand Rush and the Muscle Band. Had Fishious Rend, Outrage, Earthquake, and Super Fang. Super Fang was for the Palpitoad switch in. Hapowden with Sandstream, obviously, Rocky Helmet. Set Me Rock. Earthquake was obviously the main move to try and hit anything grounded by the Iron Ball, as well as Zero Aura. Rock Slide for his flying mons. He had 3 that were immune to Earthquake. The Trick Iron Ball Sableye, which I used instead of Will-O-Wisp, had Recover, Ice Punch, and Knockoff. My Mew for this week, which was meant to be Expert Belt, just had perfect coverage against his roster. Specs Infiltrator Whimsicott, obviously expecting screens. I just thought it was really good to bring against him. It had Defog as a bit of a failsafe against him setting spikes, as well as Switcheroo to send specs to something that didn't want them, like maybe Zero Aura. And then my Miltank with Sap Sipper for Sarina, Seismic Toss for damage, and then the 3 support moves. In the match against Sidane last week, the reason I wasn't really happy, just, I did a lot of positioning in that match to trap and get rid of Vaporeon. I really had him on the back foot. He sends in Tapu Lele, lets me Toxic and block him, which he already knew that I had on Mew. Complete brain fade by him, which was caused by what happened with Vaporeon, and I really wanted to just keep that momentum going, keeping him on the back foot. He disconnected, which, it worked out obviously massively in his favour. I don't think he did it on purpose, but obviously, in my opinion, it was the deciding factor, even though the match did end up coming down to the last move. I did say it was a roll, but it was 87.5% in his favour. I mix Mr. Paralysis on Heatran, which might not have mattered too much. But my mistake in the match was when I set Light Screen with Dottler. If I set Sticky Web there, then I just win the match easily, so I can take that away. That I can blame myself a little bit, but I think the situation got to me a little bit. I was frustrated because we replayed the match on land play again, and then he disconnected in the same spot again, so I was already really frustrated. Then I was getting rushed because he had to prep for another league, and then we went on Showdown, and it was a quick battle, and it is what it is. But we go into round 3 next week against the Nashville Nido Kings, which we haven't played since last season, and we're at 1-1. So good game, Sen, and wish us luck for next week.